barista, I promise. Yeah, me and my dad on the beach. He passed it to my sis while our toes touch the seat. I hope you hatin' get to do the same thing. Success don't suck. What sucks is wondering. 730 days and 32 new grades. That album got me stressed. I tune it like T-Pain. Yeah, I got the keys and these got keychains. They keep taking shots, but they missing. They need aim. Caught the signal like Bruce Wayne. Never had it all, but I built it from loose change. Life is like a white tee, baby, it gets stained. But you better bundle up, cause it's a cold game.
First opened in 1957. Welcome inside what's still one of the great stadiums of the NFL. Legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay, home of the Packers. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the San Francisco 49ers and the Green Bay Packers. My partner, Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico. We are just about set to kick it off. And we're underway at legendary Lambeau Field. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. First carry here for Omarion Henson. And he's going to have a Packers first down as he's up to the 45-yard line.
And this run game certainly didn't waste any time getting settled in. Nice job by the offensive line, displacing defenders at the point of attack, and allows the back to pick up a nice chunk to get this game rolling.
On first down, right back to Hampton. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's second down.
These are the impact plays that this linebacker is capable of, Mike. Not only dissecting and determining where the ball was going, but then to shoot through the line of scrimmage and make this tackle for a loss. That's a big-time play by a really good player.
Moving outside the pocket. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. This one just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. He was looking for A.J. Brown that time. And it's going to lead to fourth down. The rookie out of Oregon, and he'll get about 4 to the 29.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5.
Get set, get set. Team, what's up? Yellow.
Play action. Here's Purdy. He'll go right and find his running back. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A gain there of 23 yards. First down, 49.
always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get him the ball, pick up the first down.
And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
So these, Mike, are the body blow runs. They're not big gains. They're nothing fancy. But they really set that physical tone for the rest of the game where now a good play caller can use some of these early runs to set up something a little bit bigger down the road.
Short one there, caught by Kittle. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Purdy to Kittle for the Niners' first down.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. And think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often. So that might be his first target. And I don't think it's going to be his last. All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Get set, get set. 18!
A second down throw here for Purdy. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up third down.
We'll try and run here with James. And he's going to have a 49ers first down as they get 5 on 3rd and 2.
I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory, and certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on 3rd and short, gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play, and it's second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often, and when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
He was trying to get it to Jamar Chase, and it'll be third down.
Get set, get set.
Out of the gun, here's Purdy. He pulls it in around the 5. And the 49ers are going to have first and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
First and goal, San Francisco.
Purdy going to put it up again. He's got it at the 3. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, San Francisco. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown. No problem there on the extra point. And the 49ers will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
At their own 21-yard line.
Let's go now.
This drive will begin with a run with Hampton. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Another run here with Hampton. They'll bring this up to the 22. Linebacker Fred Warren brings him down.
He was taken down at the 22-yard line. A gain of 1 brings up
On third down, they'll throw from the gun. And that is incomplete. He was trying to connect with Matthew Golden that time. And that's going to lead to a 4th down. Here's the punter now. And he's on to punt for the 2nd time in this opening quarter.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Off the play fake, Purdy. This one is complete along the sideline. A very nice job to fit that ball in. It'll be a modest gain.
Now listen, I'm going to give the guy credit. It was a really nice catch, keeping his feet inbounds along the sidelines. It just doesn't amount to much in the grand scheme of things.
He'll go play action. Purdy. He's going to tuck it and go. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Give him 11 on the scramble. They give them a new set of downs. 1st and 10.
And the 49ers 1st down.
Now a give up the middle. He's beyond midfield to the 45. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, 49ers. His 6th touchdown now for the season.
Well, on one sideline, you're ecstatic. You couldn't have dreamed up a better start. 2 drives, 2 long touchdowns. But then across the field, they've got to answer some hard questions. They've got to figure out exactly what they're doing wrong defensively. Because if there's one thing in the NFL, you cannot give up big plays, and you especially can't give up big plays for touchdowns.
Teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 3. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start.
At their own 20-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's going to be intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And while he's still a rookie and he's going to have his ups and downs, this is the player they thought they were getting when they selected him in this previous year's draft. I mean, he looked almost like a savvy veteran there, baiting that quarterback into that throw. He had great anticipation. He was on time in his drive. And he plucks that ball out of the air, and he almost looks like a wide receiver.
They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10.
Down, 49ers.
Watch out!
Throwing from the gun is Purdy. That one out of the reach of the receiver's outstretched arms. It is incomplete. We'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Get set! Get set!
Now a handoff, running right. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
A loss of a yard on the play.
A tough spot here. 3rd and long. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. That's going to be incomplete. And they'll leave just enough time for one final play. This opening quarter.
It just seems like the offense gets in their own way, and whether it's a penalty or a drop or whatever the case may be, it's these self-inflicted wounds They've got to stop if this unit ever wants to reach their full potential.
Makes the score
One quarter
17.
in the books. 17-0, the early score. And we're back at Lambeau Field in just a moment. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 2. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Hampton. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional, you become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
And this will gain a couple of yards up to the 22-yard line.
He was taken down at the 22-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 7.
Got to get it to the 30. Here comes 3rd down. Out of the gun, he'll throw. Down the field, but it falls incomplete. He was looking for A.J. Brown that time. And it's going to bring up 4th down. Here's their punter now, as he is on to punt for Green Bay. And he'll be brought down. Short return, and they'll take over there.
At their own 42-yard line.
They'll begin here on the ground. And that's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7.
Right at midfield. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 2. They'll stick with him again. Room to run at the 35.
It's a gain of
Oh, what a run. Down inside the 30-yard line. 22 yards to pick up there. It's good for a Niners 1st down. Kittle is the man in motion. Throwing on 1st down is Purdy. This throw left side, caught by Kittle. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line. That's his 3rd catch of this 1st half, and good enough for a 1st down.
Having a tight end that can contribute in the passing game, Mike, I mean, it just seems like it's become more and more common throughout the entire league. And not only do you have to be reliable, but you have to be athletic enough after the catch to take advantage of some of these targets. So it's exactly what he does here, and you can tell why he's such a big part of this offense. Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain. It makes sense on 2nd and goal, Mike, to keep this ball on the ground. You always have 3rd down again to finally punch it in. But now after the defense forces you backwards, I think you have to consider putting this one in the air here on 3rd and goal.
And he cannot get free, only a yard to the 3, forcing 4th down. The Niners send their field goal unit on the field. This, about as short as you can get. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the 49ers open it up a bit further. They now lead 20-0.
You know, I think it's safe to say here, Mike, as this offense leaves the field, they wanted to stay out there and go for it. But I think in this case, the coach is playing the long game. He understands that these 3 points now can end up being very valuable as this game moves along.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken at the 5. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
At their own 23-yard line.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. His offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I think he chalked this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
A great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
You can tell the entire time that running back is just looking for his crease to get vertical and cut back. But the defense does a great job. Inside-out pursuit, strings this ball out towards the sideline. Nowhere to go, and they make a big stop for no gain.
Needing a yard, they throw with Purdy. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on third down.
When you decide to throw the ball on 3rd and 1, typically, Mike, what you're doing is you start from the top down. If you have the big shot downfield, take it. If not, the quarterback works through his progression, finds the medium target, picks up a first down.
And this will be incomplete.
I can sit up here all day, Mike, and we can talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved the touchdown along the way.
Get set, get set.
Kittle is the man in motion. Throwing on second down is Purdy. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10.
Get set, get set.
Goes back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
They face 2nd down and 7.
Outside.
They'll roll out here with Purdy. Moving to his right. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Get set, get set. Up.
From the gun, it's Purdy. Throw, left side, complete to Pearsall. Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. The Niners send their field goal unit on the field. This about as short as you can get. 3 for 3 in the game as this one is also good. And the Niners will tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. They're going to be backed up to start. What a big hit on the return. Stopped him right in his tracks.
Here we go, set. 19, Tiger, 19.
On first down, and it's Hampton. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. Looking to throw here on 2nd and 10. He'll get this complete. That's A.J. Brown. And he's out of bounds, up beyond the 25. First grab of the game for Brown. Good enough for a first down.
You find yourself in these 2-minute drills, Mike. They're pretty critical moments in the game. They go a long way to deciding the outcome, so it makes a lot of sense. You start looking for your top target, and he comes through for him there.
Downfield is caught by Brown. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. It is a big-time play for the Packers. 39 yards.
35-yard line. 19, 70, Timberwolves.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
Let's go now. 19, 18.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. We'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there, and they force 4th down.
And the best offense on 3rd downs, Mike, is to be really good on 1st and 2nd down. This keeps teams from putting themselves in these unfavorable positions. It's part of the reason why these drives continue to stall out.
The field goal unit staying put. They're going to line up and go for this on 4th down. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. He works free, right side. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, San Francisco. So they make the decision on 4th down to try to go for it. Instead, it goes back the other way for a pick 6.
Yeah, and anytime you go for it on 4th down, you're saying, hey, we don't mind rolling the dice and taking some chances. In this case, it backfires. The defense is able to capitalize, and they take it all the way back the other way.
Very little time remaining in this first half as this kick is away. That's fielded just shy of the goal line. And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line.
At their own 17-yard line.
On the double.
Right back to the air following that pick 6. Open man downfield is Brown. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
That's good for a Packers. First down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Ready? 60 back, 18 rattle, 18 rattle. Check smash, check smash. 79 Broncos.
They'll look to throw. That's going to wind up complete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
And really what stands out to me the most in this first half, Mike, is just there's very little separation among these receivers downfield. The quarterback has to throw into a lot of tight windows, contested catches, and they continue to do a nice job separating the ball from the man.
And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Here's a run to begin this third quarter. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down.
I have to imagine at some point here, Mike, the defensive coordinator looks to change things up. This running back has had his way with them all day long. Get a few more guys in the box. But then you know what that does. It opens you up down the field to that passing game.
Right back to him on first down. And he's able to push through the tacklers to pick up 6.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense, and that's exactly what they've been able to do.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. 3rd down and 3.
Brings up 3rd down.
Try to pick this one up on the ground. And he's got a Niners first down as they convert on 3rd and 3 with a gain of 7.
First down, 49ers.
Back to throw. Purdy. This one complete right side. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 4. Kittle is the man in motion. Purdy now on 2nd down. They'll try to hit him with a screen. And they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4.
Down San Francisco.
On the ground, it's James. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 23, here's 2nd and 5. They'll run it on the inside handoff. And they continue to be tough to stop. Chance to extend the lead even further as they are set up with 1st and goal.
The story of this drive has just been their ability to sustain and get fresh sets of down. Now, in this case, after picking up that big gain on the ground, they find themselves 1st and goal.
Ball sitting at the 7. 1st and goal. Here's a run. Some room to run as he takes it down to the 2-yard line.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on 1st and 2nd down. The last thing you want is to be in 3rd and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now you get down here in the red zone, it's got to be touchdowns. These long, sustained drives on the ground, you kick a field goal, that's a win for the defense.
The ball inches from the goal line. 3rd and goal. He'll try to run this one in. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, 49ers. That is second touchdown of the game. This one number 7 on the year. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
Ready, go!
Shotgun snap, and we give it to Hampton. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even a debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run. There's no holes for the back to find. And all these zero or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots. The best offensive play callers in the NFL, Mike, do a great job tying in their under-center run game, like we just saw here, with their under-center play action game. And the ability to make those two things look alike, it puts a lot of stress on the defense.
And he's got nowhere to go. That defensive front controls the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up 4th down.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
That is incomplete. How they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
Is a turnover on down.
Yeah, in this game, Mike, it's just gotten away from them here in the third quarter. They're pretty much forced every possession. They're going to have to go for it and really press the issue, and I'm not even sure if that's going to be enough to get them back into this one.
Down the sideline to the 20. And he will score again. Touchdown, San Francisco. 3 touchdowns for him. Numbers 6, 7, and 8 on the season. And making a hat trick. That is his 3rd rushing touchdown of the game. A big reason his team is on top.
And so far, Mike, this run game has been the difference, and we're going to see in the second half. Now, can they protect this lead? Because, Mike, that's where a run game has its most value. And so far, this guy's made it right.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 5. He'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop.
1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Here we go, set, ready.
They'll run out of the gun with Hampton. And the struggles in the running game continue. They take him down behind the line.
A loss of a yard.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
They get an even 20 on that. Good for a Green Bay 1st down.
And the Packers, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They'll go again with Hampton. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field. So, 3 quarters now in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Nike, 18. Here we go.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it to the outside. Catch made by Brown. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. And the Niners are going to take over at their own 41-yard line.
For these young rookie quarterbacks, every snap in the NFL is an opportunity to have a lesson learned, and sometimes the lessons come a little bit harder than others. In this case, they kind of fool them with their blitz package. It's a little bit more complex at the NFL level than it is necessarily in college, and I think he just got a first-hand taste of just how fast this pressure can get on you. And sometimes when it speeds up that clock, you can make a bad throw. Well, the defense gets a rare win. We've seen this ball carrier have his way on the ground pretty much all day today, Mike, and give credit to the defense. They were able to get back in the backfield with some penetration and bring him down for a loss.
And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, it sets up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Get set, get set.
Watkins motioning over. They'll try to get this one on the ground. The 49ers out for the punt. And this is going to work out for them. Out of bounds, and they'll mark it inside the 10.
Their own 9-yard line.
This drive will begin with a run with Hampton. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
Yeah, so I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass. This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
At the 20-yard line.
19, Tiger, 19.
He'll look to throw. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Michael Williams in there to drop him as he records his 5th sack of the year. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Let's go now.
The shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. A throw there on 2nd down. Going to be incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because, think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Hawk 70, go.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. That one broken up. It is incomplete. This defensive secondary, they have been really a no-fly zone all game long. It continues here and brings up 4th down. This will be returned from the other side of midfield. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football.
Get set, get set.
Now a give on the ground.
Set. At 18. Watch out. Stop.
The defense